Richard Dawkins, Atatürk ve Adnan Oktar üzerine. Ne?
Well, I like to hear you
Nasıl
talk
yani?
about science. I enjoy it because that's where I learn it.
Well, I love
Yeah.
talking about science, but
Yes. Well, let me get to because it's something. It's as people might have gathered from my remarks, and it really energized me returning here to the United States. Was this tour in Turkey, and I promised folks in Turkey I would convey a message to you. So I'll just do it here in front of several hundred people. But in Turkey, for those of you who don't know, and I didn't know that much, I studied foreign policy and international relations in college, and I knew Turkey and some basic events. But I wasn't as familiar with the founding of the Turkish Republic. This is a country that's bigger in population than Great Britain, bigger in population than France. And the founder, a man named Atatürk, he wrote about evolution and required it in school. And this is coming from a nation that's 98, 99% Muslim.
Hayır,
Because he was
yanlış
such
var.
a successful military.
%99,9 adam ol.
98, 99% Muslim, and because he was such a successful military leader, he had huge, almost George Washington level sway over his society. And he said, we're going to mandate science education and all forms of education. We're going to separate religion from government. We're going to let women, they elected women to public office earlier than many European nations. So this was the founding
Aha
of the
tamam.
Turkish
Oğlum
Republic.
nereden nereye? Vay anasını sikim ya. O kadınlar falan işte bilim okutacağız, şöyle yapacağız. Atatürk geliyor, geometri hakkında kitaplar yazılıyor, biyoloji hakkında kitaplar. Kadınlara Avrupa ülkelerinden önce haklar veriliyor, devlette görev veriliyor, cinsiyet eşitliği. Bugün uygulanan cinsiyet eşitliği bundan 100 yıl önce uygulanmaya başlanıyor. Şimdi sikim kadın dışarı mı çıkar amız falan yapılıyor. Ağlayacağım.
Like now under threat by this kind of Muslim extremist that's moved into the prime ministership. But those people, they set out a plea, and admittedly, some of that plea is directly to you because I was talking to scientists in Turkey, was they want help from the international community and the scientific community because they feel like, unlike some of the more so-called Western nations, they are neglected in our media and their struggles are kind of unknown. And I know that you've spoken often of issues of Islam, but is there a message I could carry back? I know the message they want is that you'll go to Turkey, but about that we can carry back to folks who are in these Muslim nations who are really looking for civil liberties and feel under stress.
I'm aware that Kemal Atatürk was a great secularist and founded the modern state of Turkey on secular principles, famously did so. I wasn't aware that he was such an enthusiast for evolution, and I'm very glad to hear that. Modern Turkey has a problem with a particular remarkably prolific and successful author. I'm not going to mention his name, I don't want to advertise it, but he has produced a series of books, creationist books, which are translated into goodness knows how many languages, and they're given away free to biology teachers all over the world in all sorts of different languages. You walk into any biology department, you walk into any the office of any biology teacher, and you will find these thumping great books from Turkey.
Abi Adnan Oktar'ı kimse sik demiyor burada. Sana yanlış info vermiş. Ya dağıtmıştır çünkü para var, fon var, bastırıp dağıtmıştır da yani Adnan Oktar Türkiye genelinde şöyle bir baktığı zaman kaç kişinin sikinde yani.
They are picture books, they're beautifully illustrated.
Biraz fazla ciddiye
By the way,
almış
I wonder
bence.
whether the illustrations are violating copyright. And I know that copyright law is quite stringent on illustrations. So if there's any lawyer here who would like to look into this question, you could ruin this man, which would do the world a hell of a lot of good.
Bunu duyan reisimiz bak işte ya. Bilime katkı için hemen Adnan Oktar ne oldu? Gözaltına tutuklandı. 700 yıl hapis cezası yedi. 400 yıl mı 300 yıl mı ne? 700 yıl. Bak işte bilime katkı gördüğünüz gibi arkadaşlar. Türkiye'de artık Adnan Oktar'ı sadece Twitter botları falan konuşuyor yani. 510 yıl mı? Ya 500 yıl yatıp çıkacak yani. Yazıklar olsun. Hukuk bitmiş.
Arranged is beautiful, lavish colors. On the left-hand side, you have a fossil, and on the right-hand side, you have a modern animal. And in all cases, it says, look at this fossil, look at this modern animal, see, they're the same, therefore evolution hasn't happened. Page after page after page, you turn the pages. When you actually look at what these animals are, they're preposterous. I mean, for example, on one of these double pages, the fossil is an eel. The modern animal is a snake. In another case, the fossil animal is a caddisfly in amber. You know that insects can be very beautifully preserved in amber. The modern animal is a tide fly for catching trout, made of feathers. It has a steel hook sticking out of its back end.
Abi işte bu yaptıklarından dolayı biz ona terörist dedik. Bilim teröristi, merak etmeyin. Anasını sikeyim.
Page after page of this lavishly, expensively produced book distributed free to biology teachers around the world is filled not only with these preposterous
Şeye şaşırdım. Dawkings'in Adnan Oktar'dan haberinin olmasına şaşırdım ama en fazla. Rockman'e ikinci yayını kutlamış. Batman aramıza katılmış. Nidce aramıza katılmış. Aksu Emin aramıza katılmış. Çok teşekkürler arkadaşlar. Eyvallah. Hoş geldiniz.
Atatürk'ün